guess it's time for some more Jirachi. As soon as I get stuff set up correctly and get my Wii working. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna turn those Elgatos down. I was streaming a little bit of Pokemon Legends Arceus, and we all know that that is a much more quiet game. It was seconds indeed, Dan, or something. Also, it's been a while. Welcome back. We're just grinding it out. I guess instead of turning that up, I should turn this up. You've been trading in PLA for like 5 days now? Oh, timed out of trading? Like the bot won't let you trade? Hey Tavon, welcome. Broken Truffle, welcome. Glad you're alive. Oh, come on, Brass. I know my name. Hey, Lagia, welcome. You just reminded me that I need to drop this share button in Discord here right quick. Give me one more moment. Something like that. There we go. That's been notified out. Now we can finish editing here. Hey, Harley over on Twitch. Welcome. Man, we got a good crowd right off the bat here today. That's what we like to see. And it seems that it's still doing the thing where it loads messages like 5 minutes after they've been sent, so that's kind of sad, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't really need messages the most. As long as I can read the messages, we're doing all right. All right, Dan was busy in school, where the bot crashes during trade and it doesn't let you reconnect to do any trading. So you're at least able to connect to the bot, if I understood that correctly. It may be that I need to reset the bot. It also may be that the Pokemon that you're asking for just isn't legal, though PK Hex is registering it as such, because I don't know. I guess I did update all of the bots back in August. I haven't checked on PLA because normally PLA doesn't give me any grief. You'll load up the post message in here? Okay. You just realized I'm now doing the capital letters thing? Well, ironically enough, Lagia, I only did the lowercase the one time and you called me out on it. And I was like, well, I guess if it doesn't matter and they're normally all caps, like, why bother changing it to caps and lowercase? Like, I mean, it just takes up more time, so I figured why bother with it, you know? So I did it one time and Lagia's like, oh no, we don't lowercase, it's native caps. So I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it is. It's going well, Harley. Going well. We're getting those false contractions going on, so baby's getting nearer and nearer every day, which is awesome. We're excited to hopefully have him sooner rather than later. Listen, it's a Gen 3 Theoly. I mean, I didn't notice until you said something, so I mean, it's all good. We'll just caps only it because, yeah, now that you mention it, I probably did use all caps every single time I played this game anyways. I do have a bunch of Nintendo Switches in the background. Those are the trade bots, all 8 of them. You cannot link trade right now because the last time you attempted to link trade, your connection was interrupted. Oh! That's interesting. So, Nintendo is banning your Switch, essentially. Well, not banning it, but, like, Nintendo blocked it? So, like, you're not able to connect? Can you trade to other people other than me? Because I've never heard of that one happening before. Yeah, let's... Here is all 8 of the bots in their botty glory. Let's give them a... Let them shine a little bit. I mean, there's a reason why most people come to the channel anyway, so might as well give them some sort of a spotlight. Those bots. Okay, so it isn't quite me. Yeah, that's just really interesting. I've never seen that message happen. Thank you for growling, Zigzagone, because I didn't really mean to fight you, but that's okay. I mean, let's be honest, my channel, like, octupled as soon as I put the bots in there. From the time that I put the bots in till now, it's multiplied by a factor of 8. I was at like 600, now I'm at like 4,800, something like that. So, I mean, yeah, that's 6 times 8. I can math, I think, yeah. Oh no! Wingull, you suck so bad. Don't do this. Wingull, don't be like that, man. I don't got time for your bull crap. Does this thing have an ability? There's no way this thing has an ability. Why can't I escape? It doesn't have Shadow Tag. What the actual heck was that? That was a bull crap is what that was. Well, speed factors into not being able to escape? Holy crap. It's ridiculous. I have never had that happen before 3 times in a row. I thought it was just like a percentage chance. Oh, and Mudkip's going to outspeed, or we're going to speed tie. I lost this battle. Screw this run. In everything it stands for. I don't know how I lucked out on that one. Maybe it's in exchange for screwing me over at every other point possible in this run, but good gosh, that was ridiculous. Yeah, like, that soft ban is kind of concerning to me because I've never seen it happen before. Certainly not with any times I've traded with the bot. I wonder if it was that one random thing where your Pokemon is in the middle of travel and you disconnect, and Nintendo servers really hate that one. like, disconnecting in the middle, like, in a trade is one thing, but, like, in the middle of the trade, oh, they hate that. Welcome to the stream, everyone. This is the stream where Brasscoin rages about things that are happening in the game, and Lagia explains why. Don't know, me who traded what it looked like years with the bot. Oh yeah, dude, you traded so many trades with that bot. I'm pretty sure Lagia holds the record for single trades to a single user. You've never had it happen before either, like the Pokemon came on the screen before the trade where you still see the boxes and the bot was connecting to crashed and you got soft banned. Interesting. I knew I was going to pick the wrong one. He's still running. Hey, Kels! Couple more days until Scarlet and Violet. That's crazy and super excited. Yeah, me too. I'm super excited. I just found out today that my GameStop's going to be doing a midnight release for it. So, like, I don't have to worry if we do get scheduled for being induced to deliver a baby on the 18th. I will have my game and have something to do while I have nothing else to do but wait. And get yelled at. Yeah, I'm so excited for Scarlet and Violet to come out. Like, it's gonna be a blast. In other news, in the leaker community, I think I've heard and seen rumors about the game potentially getting leaked in its entirety tomorrow, so that would be interesting. And I mean, like, the entire game being illegally downloaded and uploaded and all that craziness, because people got it. They're working hard on spoofing it, ROMing it, putting it on PC, all that fun stuff. I have not tried the Pokemon MO, Kiko. Tomorrow we also get a official trailer from the channel, the main Pokemon channel, absolutely. I am going to do my best to wake up early enough to be able to be functioning for that. No promises though. Most of the time they come out at 7. I have to be to work at 8. So it makes it extremely difficult to make a meaningful video of any kind and get it uploaded before going to work. Normally I can, you know, handle being about 15 minutes late. I mean, tomorrow, technically, I might have a good excuse because it's snowing pretty bad right now, so... Oh, the roads are icy. I didn't leave early enough. My bad. They are at 6 for you, so you just sleep? Yeah. See, they're at that awkward time for me where, like, with a little bit of planning, preparation, and notice, I can do them reasonably well. It just so happened that Saturday that I randomly chose to wake up? I randomly chose to wake up at 8 a.m. So the trailer had only been out an hour, and I'm so proud of myself that I beat Blaine's video by like 6 minutes. Not that it matters at all, because 6 minutes... He had 23 views by the time my video was out 23 minutes. So, like, whatever. His was out a minute and had 23. It's all good fun, though. I just like being able to say, yeah, I beat one of these full-time YouTubers at their own game. Oh, I forgot to change the clock. It's just a good, satisfactory feeling. You try avoiding leaks, but all you need to know is the starter evos. Yeah, everybody's dead set on those ones, for sure. Possibly in tomorrow's trailer? I would hope so, since Fuecoco's middle evolution already leaked today. Rumor has it the names have all leaked as well. Unlike PS4 games, that's the problem with Nintendo Switch. Their games are easy to emulate. All we need is the game file and an emulator. And it's not just that their games are easy to emulate. It's that their game, like their system, is so easy to crack. And since they like really don't update their firmware the most from system to system, like if you know how to crack the 3DS or the Wii or the Wii U, their coding and infrastructure is like the same across the board from what I understand. So like super easy to figure out how to crack it. We already have all the new Pokemon names after all. Hey Gage, welcome. Yeah, I didn't realize that list that's posted in the Discord server was all-encompassing list. Oh, I never incremented. Oh, that's why. I did increment up. It's just not... I didn't activate that. I didn't set that up. There we go. I love leak season. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't play the games to discover all of the new Pokemon myself necessarily. I play to catch them and partly to find new Pokemon. I do get excitement out of that. But like, the starters never cared if they were leaked. The game mechanics never really cared because like, I kind of want to know what the game's going to be like going into it. I mean, this is coming from somebody who grew up before the internet was like really huge, and so maybe this is my more millennial mindset. Like, oftentimes I would find, and Lagia brought this to my remembrance earlier today, and why I don't trust or follow game ratings, like IGN rates a game 9.5 out of 10. A lot of times I found them to be unreliable, and I didn't like a lot of the games that I trusted their guidance for. Other times I felt like they were spot on. But back in the day, when I was a kid researching what games I was going to want for Christmas, I would look at some of those and be like, okay, how's this game? What's it about? What's it like? And you know, you'd get a whole freaking synopsis of the game before you even got it for Christmas, and I was always still super stoked to play it. Like, I want to know what's in a game before I go out and play it. It doesn't kill the mystery for me. It doesn't kill the hype. So I never really cared about leaks. Like, bring them on. To me, I think it's, like, if you're on the internet, you're going to see them, so just don't be on the internet and you're not going to see leaks, because that's what the internet's for. Leaks. And other things, but... yeah, like, don't tell me the story. Tell me everything about how I'm going to play the game, because... And this is why I don't put a lot of stock in ratings and commercials. And trailers. Who remembers Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? I for sure do, because it pissed me the freak off, and it still continues to piss me off. When I was about 9 to 11 years old, I was a huge Zelda fan and still am to this day. The commercials for Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on the GameCube made it sound like and look like it played the same as Zelda. Boy, was I disappointed when I got that game and cracked it open. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I am not a strategist. That's why I don't battle competitively. That's not fun for me. Fire Emblem, huge strategy-oriented game. It just irritated the crap out of me. But everything that I had read and saw alluded to the fact that it was a sword game, adventure game, just like Zelda, and it wasn't. Now, I want to find Fire Emblem, and it pisses me off now because it's $250. because I want to take a chance on it with an adult mind and see like if I was just being too harsh on it as a kid because it disappointed me. We'll see. Also, I have like no memory of doing this run because I was on like 3 different rants doing it. So that's cool. But yeah. Tell me how the game plays. Tell me exactly what the mechanics are going to be. And show me what they're going to be like. And I'll tell you if I'll like the game. Pokemon, to this day, is the only turn-based strategy game that I am remotely okay with playing. Because it's one that I grew up playing. I understand the turn-based aspects of it, whereas Fire Emblem and like Final Fantasy, it just irritated me that there was like really no chance for a dodge. It was all RNG. There was no way to calculate, at least in my child mind, there was no real way to calculate if you were going to be able to successfully dodge. It just sometimes randomly happened, usually in the favor of the PC player. So yeah. Pokemon, I at least understood. They have a move that's 100% accurate. I have 0 evasion right now. Like, I'm going to get hit. I understood how to minimize that risk. Let's see, you spent too much for a battery when Red version was released, so you're still going to play the legit game. It's the first open world Pokemon. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, hands down. Currently finishing Vespiquen. After her, the next one is Cleaver. Oh man, that's gonna suck. Cleaver wasn't terrible, actually. Apom pissed me off. Because you had to knock 10 of them out of the 2 trees that they spawn in Cobalt Coastlands. Just barely finished that one and moved on to Abipom. And that one's irritating because you have to defeat 20 of them with a fighting move, and the only one that consistently spawns is also in Cobalt Coastlands. So, yeah. Don't really like that aspect of the game, but still I'm having a good time playing it. Your autocorrect is annoying you? I apologize. That sucks. You don't normally care about leaks, but you do avoid them if it isn't about topics you don't care about. Okay, makes sense. You're 50-50 with leaks? My main issue with the leak season for Scarlet and Violet was it happened so early, it happened so fast, that like there were too many players in it and you didn't really know who was saying what and what was truthful, and everybody was saying something different, so like nobody had any real sort of credibility. And I was like, I'm not going to cover leaks because I'm not going to make a video to fish for views just to get them, not knowing if the information had a reasonable chance of being true. Every leak or potential leak that I've covered had at least an 80 to 90% chance of being true, and I don't think that my leaks historically have been wrong to this date, unless I was obviously theorizing or speculating in the video. And I kind of like having that record. Try Dragon Builders 2. You spent like 1,000 hours on it. Nice. My hours played for Pokemon Sword and Shield are maxed out at 999 on like 2 or 3 different save files. easily have over 3,000 hours on this Sword and Shield game. Cleaver is the same, but one of the moves is 25 instead of 40. Yeah. Rowlet Gaming, welcome. Why do I have 26 minutes viewed or streamed? I guess I did have it running for a little while. That makes sense. 8 minutes down. I was just trying to figure out why I'm a run behind. Actually, I'm like 2 runs behind. I'm pretty sure I'm a counter behind. I'm gonna fix that. There's no way I've done less than 3 encounters with that time clock on. I'm hoping that, like, the Dex entry isn't going to be similar to PLA, because, you know, we're not making the initial Pokedex, we're just catching Pokemon. I hope that the research tasks take a chill pill. The spoilers are inevitable. Indeed. The spoilers are Thanos, essentially. No, I didn't want to do that. Thank you for using String Shot. You're bro, Wormpool. Nah, research are for sure PLA only. That is amazing news. Yeah, that's kind of what I chalked it up to as well. We were creating the first Pokedex for that region. I still think that the next Pokemon game they make that's back in the past, like Pokemon Legends Arceus, should be Pokemon Legends Celebi. And I want, like, all of the apricorns to make those different balls back in Johto's area. I want it to take place in the time immediately before, after, and during the Tin Tower burning down. And, like, us as a player going off and finding where Ho-Oh flew off to during its... Or not Ho-Oh. But, yeah, Ho-Oh flew away. Ho-Oh, if I remember correctly, used to perch on the Tin Tower, like the burned tower. And then he flew away, and then came back and perched on the Tin Tower, or something like that. And I want to see that story unfold in that time area. It was Lugia? Okay, that explains why Lugia's in a cave instead. But yeah, just have Lugia fly away, and you can tell how long it's been since I've played Pokemon Gold and Silver. It's interesting, though. Like, and here's the reason why it's interesting. Lugia is a water-type Pokemon, right? Surely, if a fire happened on that tower and Lugia flew away because of it, surely Lugia would have been able to put out that fire, right? So, like, it isn't. Well, yeah, Lugia's like flying psychic or something like that, but it knows a crap ton of water moves for no reason. That's what I mean. Yeah, psychic flying. Should be freaking water type. Should be psychic water if we're being real. Since it's the Loch Ness Monster. But either way, everyone says the same thing. Lugia knows a lot of water moves, and it for sure knows Whirlpool. Like, I'm pretty sure it could have put out the fire. And, like, in all honesty, it should be water psychic anyways. Just because it makes really no sense to have psychic psychic flying and, fire flying. Like, maybe it should be water flying. Since, historically, most legendaries are, like, opposites of each other in some way, shape, or form. Lugia and Ho-Oh are just kind of weird like that. You thought he was water type this whole time? See? Yeah, it makes sense. Like, you find him in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the Seafoam Islands. It knows a crap ton of water moves. It's a freaking Loch Ness monster. Why is it psychic flying? It makes no sense. And it's Ho-Oh's opposite, which we all know is like fire flying or something. Or it's just flying and it knows a crap ton of fire moves, because why the heck not, Pokemon? Now I'm self-conscious and second-guessing all of my typings. This is like the fourth one I've gotten wrong in a row. Gold is GOAT. Miss hunting 3 legendary dogs using Max Repel and low-level Pokemon as primary. See, when I was doing it, I had no knowledge that the repels worked the way they did with that. That it only repelled Pokemon that were weaker than you. That by Dex lore, Lugia is a bit dangerous when it flaps its wings too. Makes sense. Have I played Lumion Legacy before? Can't say that I have. And welcome, Simple Impulse. I don't even know what that game is. It's like, I haven't played a lot of games before. Oh, interesting. I think Birch is the oddest looking Pokemon professor in a game to date. Like, his face is a lot rounder than everybody else's more angular face. Also, apparently my name for this round was going to be Brar. Skirt. I'm just imagining, like, all of the Pokemon riding up front in the cab shotgun, and we're just chilling in the back with the crap. Hoping they don't slam on the brakes on us. The only one close to a Pokemon game is Digimon. Brar confirmed to have better shiny odds than Brass. Oh, interesting. I am kind of wondering about Temtem and how close to Pokemon that is. I've heard Evertail is like not even close, even though it purports to be. Wow, YouTube stream be lagging a little bit, doesn't it? Nevermare? That seems like a Ghostrier knockoff. Or Spectrier. Ghostrier. Spectrier. Or Spectre. I can't remember how it's spelt, so I have no earthly chance of pronouncing that correctly. Spectrier. Okay. It's a pumpkin horseman, actually. Makes sense. Gotta get that spooky in there. So Calyrex Shadow. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. I already did, sir. I broke into her room. I guess we have now heard of that. There's a lot of legendaries. Okay. If a game has a lot of legendaries, I think they cease to become a legend at that point. I think just means people are ill-informed. Hey Lagia, which game or region has the most legendaries in it? My initial response would be to say that Sinnoh does, but I think a compelling argument might be for Unova. I think Unova has quite a few of them as well. Then again, the Alola region might take the cake. It's on a game called Roblox. So it's like a Pokemon knockoff inside of Roblox. I've never understood what the deal with Roblox is. Like, is it its own game, or do people, like, program games inside of it or something? And I think if we count Ultra Beasts, Alola takes the cake. Because Alola's got like 7 right off the bat. Oh crap, I just need to save. No, I am a trainer noob. I got no badges. Knockoff, but the legendaries are cooler. Alola has 25s. Dang. Well, I think the Pokedex says I have to count Ultra Beasts, even though I don't think Ultra Beasts are legendaries. I think they are just Ultra Beasts. But I am in the minority there, I think, so... I mean, the fact that it's on... that you mentioned that it's, like, in Roblox... or on Roblox made me instantly like disinterested in it because I detest Roblox and Fortnite equally. Type no, Silvally, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, Cosmog, Cosmoem, Sogaleo, Lunala, Nihiligo, Buzzhole, Paramosa, Zerkatries, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, Necrozma, Magearna, Marshadow, Poipoi, Nagdagale, Stakataka, Blastphylon, Zeraora, and I slaughtered half of those. Roblox. Rowlet Gaming plays Roblox and can confirm that 90% of the games are trash. Stakataka. Hello, Fishhog. Tavon, Shiny Hisuian in Arc-9 is awesome. You caught him as a Shiny Hisuian Growlithe yesterday. Right on. Yeah, that gold boy is the best boy. I think it contends quite nicely with the blue Lycanroc. You're around 210 Dex entries. Hey, only like 32 more, I think. Right on. You lost a shiny Eevee while finishing your Pokedex? Oh no! I lost a shiny Eevee once as well. It was my first shiny I encountered in PLA and I didn't know they could run yet. And you caught so many shiny Pokemon in the last 3 days in PLA, you might have more shiny Pokemon than me? Probably. I have since stopped focusing on getting shiny Pokemon in that game. I've been trying to get the Pokedex complete and still finding shinies in between. Just yesterday, I think I got a shiny... Oh, what's it called? Apom. And see, that's the problem. I play through and focus on the Dex entries, so I'm really not searching for shinies. I'm very much so like going at it with a mind-numbing goal. It took 2 to 3 months to complete your Hisuian Pokedex. Shiny Glalie in the Alabaster while looking for item stuff. Nice. You almost finished it in a week. Dang, Sonic. Yeah, I finished the main story and caught everything in about a week. Getting everything to Dex Research level 10 was another story. At least on one playthrough. That's a problem. I did it all on one playthrough, and now I have to do it again on another playthrough. Because this one wasn't on my main profile, and naturally I have to have it on my main profile. So, just circumstances when I started the game, it made me start on not my main profile. So, I got level 10 research on everything once, and then on my main profile, instead of just going for level 10 on everything, I decided I'm going to perfect everything and just really grind out the game. Yeah, perfect research is a whole nother one. I have played Hyrule Warriors and Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. They are sitting in the shrine behind me. Let's see if I can flip on camera number 2 for that. Yeah, they're sitting right there underneath that Skyward Sword picture in my Zelda-only glass cabinet. All my Zelda games are, actually. Oh, I'm just spamming A, talking to him over and over again. That's cool. Oh yeah, since I've gotten research level 10 once before, I have 0 cares to give when it comes to catching Pokemon or trading Pokemon or evolving a certain number of Pokemon, whatever. I am using the bots to the fullest extent I possibly can. Because yet nobody got time for that. Did I buy the Pokeball Plus when it came out? Yes, I did. I no longer have the Pokeball Plus, but I did buy one. Yeah, I should be fine. Sorry, it's voting time, and I read that question entirely wrong. But also correctly at the same time. I loved Age of Calamity. That was great. Oh yeah, I believe it. Like, I kind of want a Pokeball Plus just for the wall at this point, but as a controller, I traded it in after I got the Mew off of it, so I, like, gave it away to GameStop. Because I was like, this controller's really not serving me any purpose, and we've had 0 news for a, what's it called? Another Let's Go game, so like really it's never going to serve another purpose again because I have zero interest in playing through Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee again. Ever. Don't crit, Mudkip. Don't you crit. Dang it, I need bag. Like, I don't even understand why people are still playing Let's Go. and like why there needs to be a bot for it in my channel, but every time I turn that bot off, people are like, when are you gonna get the Pokemon Legends whatever Eevee bot back? And it was like, I don't care. I don't hate the game, but I don't think it was a good game. I mean, it was a good game, it just wasn't a great game. Like, you're very limited on what Pokemon you can get. Yeah, they can Mega Evolve. It's hecka easy to catch everything. It's easy to shiny hunt. Like, why do we need a bot for it? Yeah, to have the tasks finished in home. Nice, a shiny Alpha Garchomo. Very nice. Bot alert. Yeah. So also, on a bot-related note, speaking of the PLA or PLE bots, so far I can only guarantee that we will have 2 bots when bot capability comes out, due to funding and finances and not meeting as many goals as I would have liked. I want to have 5 bots running Scarlet and Violet, but right now it's looking like I will be lucky to have 2. And that's because I'm still running the other bots and don't want to trade in my copies of the game for those. And my initial plan was to trade in copies of the game in favor of the bots, or in favor of the new games, but that's no longer looking like it's going to be a great idea. Do a cleaver bot? What are you talking about, man? Just use the PLA bot. You can get any Pokemon you want from the PLA bot. Or are you not in my Discord? Yeah, I have a Discord bot for each of the Pokemon games entirely dedicated to trading out hard to get Pokemon. Man, my hat is making my head itchy for some reason today. That he has. Did they find a way to incorporate Enamorus into his path yet? Venom, welcome. If you have been here before, I vaguely remember your name. And I seem to recall some interactions with a Venom. I just don't know if you are the one and the same. How many bots are working right now? At this specific moment, 4 bots are running. They are running 1 copy of each of the games. We have a Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, or Let's Go Pikachu, actually. Now I'm confused. Ah, yeah, Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go Eevee is downloaded on my main Switch. So Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Brilliant Diamond, and Shield. So I have one for each game that's on the Switch at the moment. I haven't started the giveaway yet for the next video because I just haven't had time to do the video for the next giveaway. So those bots are off because I ended the last one I just haven't had time to make the new video for the new one. The PLA bot is trading anything that you desire. It's not actively engaged in a giveaway. In fact, I don't think any of my bots are actively engaged in giveaways. See, Sonic, over on my Discord server, I have these bots set up to trade out any Pokemon somebody requests from it by using the commands inside the Discord server. It'll generate whatever Pokemon they want and trade it to them. Honestly, the giveaways are just to bring people to the channel and get them to go to the Discord so they can get any Pokemon they want and not be reliant on the giveaways. And it's actually kind of sad because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing the giveaways, because the views on those videos used to be getting like 2,000. Now they're getting like 800 at best. So it's really not worth my time to be making videos for giveaways that aren't really that popular. And a lot of it's because Sword and Shield is pretty much dead. Like, people aren't really searching those Pokemon. Blaine's has done ample giveaways for all of them. BDSP kind of gets some hits. Pokemon Legends Arceus got very little hits for giveaways, so I just didn't really do many of those. Smoker, still no Jirachi, unfortunately. You were curious because of the administration after Scarlet Violet. You were going to suggest one of each and the rest to Scarlet Violet, but it looks like it already has that. Yeah, it is. I got the bots to run for Scarlet and Violet, so that's not going to be a problem. I will have 5 bots dedicated to Scarlet and Violet eventually, but upon launch, I don't know how many I'm actually going to be able to have, because I am going to have my personal copies of the game to play, and at most 2 copies for the community to use. So, yeah. And the reason why I'm going to have 2 copies for the community to use is because of the sponsorship that I got for, oh, that was weird. From A-Drive, I made enough money to buy 2 copies of the game for the bots specifically. And I'm hoping that by using the bots and putting them as the supporter only for the first few weeks, we'll get enough of a flow that I'll quickly be able to pay for the other bots. Because right now, my YouTube ad revenue and Patreon basically pays for the power to run the bots and make the videos and have my computer running. It costs like $40 in electricity every single month. Yeah, I did get paid. I think what was going on, I mean, and this is just me giving the benefit of the doubt, you can say. I think what was happening was they had messages on mute so that it didn't alert them when I responded and replied in the chat. But the second I, like, @pinged every single person in that chat, within like an hour, they got back to me. So, like, I don't think they were actively avoiding me. I think it was just silencing the notifications to @pings only. There's a DS giveaway cartridge for Shaman in your attic? What is that? A DS giveaway cartridge. In other news, I would be more than happy to check out what the heck you mean by that DS giveaway cartridge for Shaman, because I've never heard of that before. Sounds intriguing. I'm excited to get this shiny hunt done so that I can start the Manaphy egg hunt and have 2 of the rarest shinies there are. Interesting. Many weren't. Oh crap, I forgot to use a potion. Oops. I hope he means the, I hope he means just a cartridge that has Shaman on it. Because, yeah, I've never heard of them actually having a physical game that ran the giveaways for those. Pretty sure it was just a Wi-Fi event for the DS. And, like, it was so terribly done that they never decided to do Arceus because they just really never got it to work right. It's either that or it was an event code. The same to distribute. Wait, they actually sent a physical copy of this game to GameStop stores to trade out this Pokemon? Like, I've never heard of this. My favorite game is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. At times, I've been known to supplement that with Skyward Sword or Minish Cap, depending on how I'm feeling. Oh my gosh. Come on, there we go. Pokemon gave Toys R Us Ruby copies with multiple Mews, so they were... Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. Interesting. I never needed the distribution for Shaman because, like, it was already programmed into your game. I just used an action replay and walked through walls and just waltzed my happy butt all the way up to Shaman. Same thing with Mew in Generation 3. I also just waltzed my happy little butt right on up to Mirage Island and got Mew using the walk-through walls. Void glitch with no AR? Yep. I have never been a good glitch user. Yeah, Fire Ray Island. That one! Not Mirage Island. Because I quickly found out in Generation 4 that anything that exists in the game as a room exists on the overworld in the black space, and I just thought that was really cool. Your dog is jealous of your Nintendo Switch. Nice. It's okay. If you go to the trainer tab, you have XYZ coordinates. Oh my gosh, that's handy. So you can like find your way back if you save in the black area and get lost. That's cool. That, and it probably helps you navigate to the coordinates of that actual place. Gosh, that would be a lot more handy than just wandering in the black space for eternity. No, I did that crap the hard way. Luckily for me, Darkrai's Island was, like, vaguely in the right place on the map. But yeah, walked through a lot of black space to find that. Just go to Cresselia's Island and head right. Yeah, exactly. One thing I never did figure out how to do was get Deoxys in 3rd gen. I never figured out how to trip that event, and I don't think walk through walls ever really worked on that one. Don't forget to set your clock. It's daylight savings time. Let's see. You learned how to trigger the flags in PK Hex for Naval Rock and Birth Island while playing Fire Red for your Guardy run. There you go. Remind me what was at Naval Rock? I know one of those should be Mew, but I don't know. I don't remember which one was where. Naval Rock is Lugia and Ho-Oh. Okay. Thank you, Smoker. Birth Island is Deoxys. In Fire Red? Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. Faraway Island is Mew. Yep. That one I remember. Why would Mew be on Faraway Island in Fire Red? That makes sense. Yeah, that's just so weird to me. Yeah, let's give away Mew and Hoenn, and then, like, make Fire Red and Leaf Green, and give away everything else. in there. Let's give away Gen 3's Deoxys in the Gen 1 remake. Naval Rock is between aisle 4 and 5. See, I really never processed that Ho-Oh and Lugia could be caught inside Fire Red Leaf Green. Because I had access to it on Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So I just never really went searching for them in those games, and until today, didn't know it was possible. Because you can't complete all of the Gen 3 Pokedex without Pokemon Coliseum anyway, so I just went straight for that. Like, not all of the Pokemon seem to exist in Fire Red Leaf Green for Gen 2. I think there was about like 20 or 30 that were missing. Birth Island is close to aisle 6 and aisle 7. Naval Rock is the reason why Lugia and Ho-Oh aren't necessary for national decks in Gen 3 and 4. They are treated as mythical there. Okay. Ooh, critical hit, Mudkip. Don't do that. That hurts. And if you crit me, I'm gonna cry a little bit. So don't do that. Chikorita isn't necessary for the national decks in Ruby Sapphire. Is Totodile and Cyndaquil? I know Celebi isn't even in the decks. That is so weird. Why did they leave out Chikorita? Of all things. Everything except for Mythicals, Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Chikorita. Because bugs. You know what? That makes sense. Bugs are super effective against grass-type Pokemon. That's why it got yeeted out of existence in that gen. That makes perfect sense. How's the hunting? Very hunty, but not a lot of findy. CB Genius and Striker appear at the same time. Interesting. Yeah, this hunty is very hunty, but not very findy. I would love it to be more findy. This wasn't planned at all. This better continue. I do enjoy Jesse and James. Yeah, JJ, we have been at this a little while, given that each one of these takes like 6 to 10 minutes to do. Yeah, we're getting a little bit faster. I think I'll get like 15 encounters done today for 2 hours. It just sucks that it takes 2 hours to get 15 encounters done. I can almost do 10 in an hour now. I should theoretically be able to get at least 9 in 1 hour. If I was to focus 100%, not make any mistakes, and make all of the right moves, each one of these runs would take me 6 minutes. It would help if I also was just entering a generic name. And honestly, I probably could, but the object is to do a playthrough of the game when I get shiny. But I guess I could always trade it to another game to cut down on a few seconds. Might not be a bad idea. I could cut down a little bit of time by not entering a name. But I also kind of just wanted the brass name in case I inevitably come across my shiny Torchic that I'm not looking for, but it's going to happen. Forget most encounters. It's time for most streams to get the shiny. Hey, I hope so. This wasn't planned. Oh. Sorry, Mom, don't yell at me. I'll change my clock. How do you like your new room? In the room that you're never, ever, ever going to be in? Because we're going on an adventure, Mom. Gonna go kick Dad's butt and make him look like a noob. And break into this young lady's house. And scare the heck out of her mom for a few seconds. This is Gen 3. Jirachi's Gen. Yeah, it's Jirachi's Gen. Gen Jirachi. I'm just trying to figure out how to get more encounters done quickly. Because this hunt is going to take forever if it's full odds. And that's if it's just full odds. Like, if it's not and it exceeds full odds, oh my gosh. I think we calculated it could easily take 1,200 hours. And I am at like 12 hours. So 100 times more. Do what I just did 100 times and I should find the shiny. My team is Team Aqua because I am playing the superior Gen 3 experience. There you go, Brass. If you want a quick check. If you want to quick check what I mentioned. What was that? What did you mention? Oh, critical hit. Nice. No, and it tackled. That's not cool. And it got a critical hit. What in the world? Wesley Chang, welcome. About the Nat Dex. Oh, I take it you sent me a Discord message. That's what's going on. I understand. Let's see if we can quickly kick May's butt and get on with the encounter. Yeah, I didn't get a link. It doesn't allow link posting here. I just happened to have an unopened Discord message, so I assumed it was you. Let me send it there then. I bet. Because I can't. It's a valid reason. Because I can't. Striker's too busy being ballin'. Hey, my watch tells me you sent them, that's for sure. Congratulations on having a baby. I hear they're quite fun. I'm expecting mine sometime in the next 2 weeks. That's awesome. Striker's Batman? What? Well, now the gig is up. We know who Batman is. I'm Batman. Sure, go for it. If you're comfortable with sharing that information over the interwebs, I ain't gonna stop you. For the Genesis fight, there's a caption called "Throw Hands." May, that's awesome. Name him Same thing as our antagonist in this game, or not antagonist, but our friend, our competition, our rival of sorts. Because I personally never played through as anything other than Brendan. Yeah, rival. I know some of these words. Oh yeah, for sure. Hands down, Genesis, or Getsis, however you want to say his name, is the most evil person in the Pokemon universe to date. Not really. That one, I don't think anybody really wants to know exactly. That is your prerogative right there. Fun fact, picking Brendan makes the game slightly harder and slower since May talks more and has harder Pokemon compared to when Brendan is your rival. Really? They don't just swap? I've never played through as May, so I wouldn't know. Interesting, though. Like, it makes sense. I never thought that their teams would be different, so like I always just pick Brendan because I'm a dude. But I know from picking Swampert almost every single time I've ever played this game, May rocks your world. The battle between Slayport City and Mauville City, she is a freaking monster at that battle. Just because she has like Groove Oil at that point. I think she has like a Wind Goal or something. I don't remember her Pokemon that well. I just know that her Groove Oil like swept my team once, and it was horrific and scary and sad all at the same time. And back to Getsis, or Getsis. Yeah, dude's just the most evil being in the Pokemon universe because he did everything that he did just so that he could be the only one with Pokemon. I mean, Giovanni just wants to be rich. And so he wants to sell Pokemon. He wants to, you know, just be a colossal jerk. But, like, Geddis is just as evil. Also, I need to rewind my stream a second. Because I am very much so not confident about my increment up. Because I'm pretty sure I should be at 59. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I never incremented up. Okay, let's put that back to live. There we go. All is right with the world again, kind of. I have Pokemon Sword and Shield for my Switch, as well as BDSP, as well as Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, as well as Pokemon Legends Arceus. Did I miss any of the games for that Switch, as far as Pokemon's concerned? I even have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I have, like, 8 Switches, Wesley. Like... And that's not counting my wife's out in the living room, and that's not counting mine on my desk. my OLED that I actually play on. I have way too many switches. And ironically enough, not enough at the same time, because I kind of want that Scarlet and Violet OLED switch, and I also kind of want to find a Let's Go Pikachu Eevee switch, just because it's a special edition. I can't get behind the BDSP one because it's a Switch Lite, and I don't know if they did one for Sword and Shield. But I do kind of want to get the limited edition switches, but I'm holding out for the Legend of Zelda switch that I'm hoping that they'll release. They did make a Pokemon Sword and Shield one. I mean, it checks out and it makes sense. I just can't think of an image that comes to my mind for what that should look like. But if I was to get any Switch at this point, it would be the Scarlet and Violet OLED. And then I would work on the Let's Go Pikachu Eevee one, and then Sword and Shield. Oh, is this Wingull gonna rock my world again? Haha! Not today, Satan Bird! As I encounter another one. Sans Mania, welcome. Oh, there's a Pokemon Sword Switch Lite? Like, I know the BDSP Switch Lite. Is there another Switch Lite that I'm not aware of? It is white, grayish, with one side with sticks and buttons colored cyan, and the other side sticks and buttons colored... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to get yes. I'm going to get Scarlet and Violet. Giovanni's a psychopath. Like, he isn't Team Fortress 2 medic levels. He's Team Fortress 2's Inji levels. Calm, collected. Yeah, Getsus is a sociopath. I can get behind that. Pokken isn't a Pokemon game, and I don't think anybody will ever really change my mind. Declan's tried. He's tried so hard to get me to play Pokken Tournament, and I can't. I can't do it. Put the Pokemon characters in Smash. I don't need a Pokemon fighting game like Smash. Oh, I know what Pokken is. I know exactly what Pokken is. I will be having a baby sometime this month, actually, Wesley. Probably in the next 2 weeks. Well, definitely within the next 2 weeks, but could be within the next 1 week. Pokemon was in Worlds, or Pokken was in Worlds, so it's fully nominated as a Pokemon game. What is Worlds, and why am I not drawing connections at what that actually is? Yeah, I do. GameStop gave me a call about it today. They're like, hey, just so you know, you can trade in and get extra. I'm like, I don't think... I have that game pre-ordered. I just am not sure if I'm going to get it. Because I barely have enough to get the Scarlet and Violet bots up and running that I can get. And I just don't have the finances to do both right now. Where VGC and TCGC is done. Oh, okay. Oh, that Worlds. Pokemon Worlds. Got it. Got it. I don't follow the card game that much. Well, it's not just the card game, but yeah. I do know Worlds now. Can you get it for me instead? No. I don't think that I will. This world's also had Unite and Pokken. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. Oh no. Did I? Okay, I did. Cool. We'll increment up. We are having a little boy. Hopefully you feed them or change them. When they cry. The devil may cry, child may cry. It all makes sense now. That's awesome. Well, we got 10 encounters in, and we still have like 23 minutes. That's a good sign. Means that I am getting faster at this. Until that crap happens. Goodness. They cry very loud. That kind of sucks. We're kind of hoping for a quiet and calm baby. And I can guarantee you, baby boy will be playing some Pokemon and getting held in the coming weeks. I haven't battled in Pokemon Sword and Shield in quite a while. I just haven't really had time to do much else. I have time to work, stream a little bit, give my wife some time and attention, and sleep. Striker, you definitely should get more Pokemon plushies and make a red costume for next year. My starter in Pokemon Sword was Scorbunny. Because screw Sobble and Rillaboom kinda sucks, not gonna lie. I hate Sobble's evolutionary line. I absolutely hate it. Not as much as Primarina, but I hate it almost as much. Your starter was Grookey, Striker? Grookey is definitely second best. I did enjoy my playthrough using Grookey. That was my original playthrough. Well, no, I chose Scorbunny first. But the first playthrough that I actually completed was Grookey. And he got wrecked a lot. Scorbunny did a lot of wrecking. The attack stat was just through the roof on Scorbunny. And for how I play Pokemon, Scorbunny was the better option because I just do an all-out attack. I don't strategize. I don't buff and max and all that stuff. I just wanted something that was going to Pyro Ball and wreck everything. Right on. I have, like, every starter as a shiny because I went and hunted them. At least all of the starters on Gen 3 I have shiny. Not on Gen 3. On Gen 8. If they appear in Sword and Shield, I have the starters as shinies. Grookey becomes Donkey Kong. Let's see. Let's see. I know when you do the baby reveal, you're going to be thinking about your dad. You miss him. Absolutely. Yeah. Grookey is cute, and it's an animalistic and not humanoid. Oh yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I love Grookey and his evolutionary line. I just think battling offensively, he kind of sucks. Especially trying to make it past, whatever the crap the fire guy's name is, Kabu? Yeah, making it past Kabu is, like, difficult with Grookey. Yep, hidden abilities, you got to. You gotta have the hidden abilities. Else it's, like, not as cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I bred my shiny Score Bunny, I intentionally did it for hidden abilities. Grassy Surge Rillaboom on the other hand, yeah, yeah. You're still shiny hunting Oshawott, Hisui, and Samurott. I don't know, I kind of enjoyed it. One thing I don't recommend doing is playing through Pokemon Legends Arceus with Cyndaquil as your starter. That one was terrible. I did that on my first run. Never doing that again. That was agonizing. Like, there are so many ground and dark moves in that game, in Pokemon that have them. Just everything destroys you. Fighting in electric and grass, a little bit easier to deal with choosing Oshawott as your starter. I didn't bother choosing Rowlet. Like, I think that is the inferior choice for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I mean, there's a lot of ground types, so it might be a good option. I just never tried going through PLA with it. Rillaboom just goes Oonga Boonga with Grassy Slide. Oh. I have never watched a single episode of Bakugan. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first read that, I was thinking, like, Hinata from Naruto. Hinata Hyuga. If I remember the last name correctly. And I was adding a Y in there. Byakugan! I was like... White eyes that see through body tissue and everything? What? The superior waifu of Naruto. Absolutely. Screw Sakura and Ino. Like, Naruto did good. And, like, you wouldn't initially think about it, but, like, he set his kids up so good for natural energy and ability. Like, that was the best possible match he could have gotten. Like, Naruto's over there, like, oh, I am the most unwanted person in the village to marrying the most illustrious family of the entire village. Favorite shiny legendary Pokemon? I think that one's Rayquaza. Like, it's gotta be Rayquaza. I love that black and red version of Rayquaza. And I've previously on stream said my favorite shiny Pokemon in general was Obstagoon because it's pink and blue. I have to amend that. I remembered what Aegislash's shiny looks like, and it takes the cake. I love that shiny. No Pokemon can go wrong using the color black as a normal or shiny form. You're right! It just works. When soft resetting the game doesn't screw you over. Alright, we for sure have time for one more encounter, but we might have time for two. So, everybody, at least once per stream, asks me if I'm doing this on emulation or GameCube. And I just realized I have no idea how to do this on emulation. Like, how do you connect the GameCube bonus disc to an emulated version? Or, like, how do you emulate the GameCube disc and emulate the game itself from your computer and have them do this transfer? That's what I don't understand. Would I like to know? Absolutely. It's just so much easier to do it on the real system, like, not even gonna lie. Like, everybody asks this up if I'm emulating it, like it's possible, so, like, it's got me kind of curious. Dolphin doesn't support trading like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I seem to recall. Oh, I was supposed to go talk to May. I've done forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Interesting. It does make me wonder if somebody was somehow doing something similar. Because I was looking at how to do the RNG method, and they were doing it on emulation. Because this technically isn't a trade per se. And I'm sure it would have to be some, like, custom GitHub programming file that they would need to be able to facilitate it. That had already a transferred save file to modify it to your own. %0 possible, Tavon? Hopefully after Scarlet and Violet, we'll get a new mystery gifts for PLA. Yeah, I don't think we'll get mystery gifts for PLA since the Pokedex is, as of this moment, 100% complete. I would expect, to some degree, a giveaway for Deoxys and or Celebi in Scarlet and Violet. Kind of. I say that loosely because Celebi was given away pretty extensively in Sword and Shield, and it's the same generation as BDSP, but Deoxys is as of yet not. So I would lean towards the only other past distribution event we could possibly expect to get at this point would be Deoxys for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Even then, I am hesitant to say that we would get one. I think that they would more likely give it to Scarlet and Violet. Yes, I did. I did answer Rayquaza already. Or Rayquaza, however you want to say it. You have a level 100 shiny Rayquaza. Nice, nice. Not bad. Shiny Rayquaza's pretty lit. Yeah, they definitely haven't done much with them. I do know that they received an update 2 weeks ago? Maybe it was only a week ago. Kind of didn't follow it the best. But Sword's update made it so that the dens permanently hosted all of the Gigantamax Pokemon natively, and that's it. Like, after a time, the raids will eventually go offline, but as you play the game, those Pokemon will continue to be raid Pokemon. Like, just the wild area update and the internet connectivity will go away. There will never be another wild area update, and eventually those raids will cease to be multiplayer, and you'll probably just be doing them on your Switch by yourself with computer players. I don't know what the update did exactly for BDSP, though. And yes, BDSP was dead like 3 months after it came out, like, let's be real. PLA, like, destroyed BDSP so much. But PLA's pretty dead now, too. Not gonna lie. It didn't have online battling, and it didn't have, like, legendary shiny hunting. That's death for a Pokemon game. Shiny hunting out the wazoo, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, that was awesome. If the Master Rank ribbon will be permanently locked in Sword and Shield. What's the Master Rank ribbon? How do you get it? And why might it be permanently locked? That's not sus at all. A level 36 shiny Deoxys in Pokemon Shining Pearl. I'm gonna be honest. That shouldn't be possible, to my knowledge. Because I'm pretty sure the only way to get a shiny Deoxys was from Generation 3, and it should be far exceeding level 30. Go Brass. Why go me? Like, I'm pretty sure Deoxys has only been given away at, like, level 70. Oh, Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's a thing. CP values and all that crap. Pokemon Go is just weird. But can it be below... Can it be level 30, though? Certainly didn't get it from my giveaways, because... my giveaways wouldn't give away a level 30 Deoxys. At least I don't think I did, because I gave away a different Deoxys. Lowest is 15 and go. Alright, that makes sense. You got it from another player. Why are we yelling? If the Deoxys doesn't have the Go origin mark, then it's 100% illegal. What's up, Lagia? Deoxys Gen 3 is level 30. I'm not sure. I mean, it sounds like it could be. That's why I was kind of hesitant to say that it's illegal, but like Gen 3 being level 30 is really low for when you should be able to find him. But I've never found him on the islands either, so there's that. Let's see. Main series. Oh, that wasn't helpful. Game locations. So, Ruby Sapphire trade event. Birth Island requires Aurora ticket, only one. Birth Island requires Aurora ticket, only one. I don't see the levels yet. So, Fire Red, Leaf Green's level 70, level 70, level 50, 50, 100, 100, 100, 100. Yeah, it's never been given away for lower than level 50. Wait, so you found something different than I did. How did we arrive at that? Yeah, I'm on Bulbapedia right now. Space Center Deoxys, I guess I'm looking at the giveaways, not the Birth Island. If you Google search it, I'll take your word for it. My search evidently wasn't as fruitful. Event. Yeah, I was looking at events for sure. And that would be... That one in Pokemon Go would be the only ones that are able to be shiny hunted. If I remember correctly, because 3rd gen, Encounter, and Pokemon Go are the only ones that can be. Do I need to go talk to May. That's where I'm at. You have a Space Center Deoxys in home? Nice. I'm kind of disappointed they fixed Manaphy Shiny in BDSP so that, like, I thought it'd be so cool if we could trade around Manaphy eggs until we got a Shiny. I want to know why they don't want that one so widely distributed. Like, why lock Shinies? Why make the sprite and then say you can never have this and never release the Shiny form ever? Because there are, like, still 18 or some odd Pokemon that are Shiny locked. So irritating. Yeah. So the Deoxys I gave out was the same Deoxys that we're talking about. I just didn't recall that it was possible to have it at level 30. The Deoxyses that I gave out were the ones that you find on Birth Island because those are the only ones, aside from Pogo, that you can get as shiny. I just thought they were a higher level. It's been a hot minute since I did the Deoxys giveaway. Professor Birch has been attacked by Poochyena for the 62nd time. I thought about adding like 30 extra encounters to this thing just because like I know for a fact that I have done the Jirachi thing 30 extra times through my life. Yeah, the Pokemon was definitely legal that I gave out. Like, that you don't need to worry about. I just don't remember what information is where. There's a lot of information going on up there. Though, to be fair, I think I did, at some point, give away some Pokemon Go ones as well. But they weren't the giveaway ones. Master Rank Ribbon is received for defeating another player in Master Ball tier in competitive ranked of Switch. Oh. Torchic, you rock. I wasn't paying attention to you. Yeah, I would imagine that that would be going away since online would be going away. Eventually. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I mean, probably. Scarlet and Violet is going to be taking over the competitive scene, So, like, I don't see any reason why not to bring it back. I just have a goal to get every single event Pokemon I can in Scarlet Violet legitly. And that's kind of why I want to get a community that's more international, so that if there is an event in Japan, I have somebody that can hook me up with it so that I can hook everybody else up in the Discord server with it easier. Of course, I can always download the file, but sometimes they're not easily available. And if I put it on my modded Switch, I am able to get all of the event flags for that immediately. The Wonder Card and all that stuff. Alright, and for the 63rd time, let's see if it's not shiny or shiny. I'm just too disappointed with BDSP to even play it right now. Tavon, that is the most brutally honest answer I have ever seen. BDSP is a disappointment. They did the underground dirty. They did a lot of things dirty in that game. But had some decent quality of life improvements for sure. Based Tavon. Oh my gosh, that was epic. Yeah, why play BDSP when we can shiny hunt in Pokemon Legends Arceus? And I was like excited for a playthrough of that game that I could thoroughly enjoy. And don't get me wrong, like I love playing through it, but I don't know, it just didn't hit the same as the original. I don't think it fixed what my major issues were with it. But that is the 63rd encounter with no shiny. We've been streaming for about 2 hours, 10 minutes. I think it's time to end and say see you all next time. The soonest that I can say that I will be streaming is probably Wednesday. And it's either going to be some Bayonetta or Sonic Frontiers if I decide to get it, or another game. I think I'm going to reserve Wednesdays for random games that I have in my library that I never play. So not just Pokemon content, but some other random stuff throughout the days. But for sure, Friday we'll be resuming some more of this. Potentially Saturday as well, because I do got to grind through some hours of this to get some encounters to get this shiny. But I'll see you guys the next time I stream, 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, since we're on Daylight Time for some reason. Wednesday. See you guys then.